at one point in time, Intel was a clear leader in chips. Now Nvidia is a leader in AI. ARM is leader in mobile. Similarly, TSMC is leader in manufacturing. Intel lost on all three grounds. Like, why do you think it couldn't,
I have to laugh first. We've discussed this so much. I left Intel, I forget, 20 years ago. Worked in US for about 11 years and 1 year in Intel India. Feel extremely sorry to say this state of Intel now.
Yeah.
When we used to go to conferences at ISSEC, the International Semiconductor Conference, Intel was always the first paper to be presented, and the hall used to be full. Because Intel used to tell, this is the way semiconductors are built in the 90s. And now it's not. TSMC has you're absolutely right about TSMC has taken over in manufacturing. Nvidia and ARM have taken over in the product. This one. Not sure why it happened. A bunch of reasons. One is that I think success breeds laziness. Intel was minting money in the 90s. So I think that led to some behavioral changes at the company level. So I was in the mobile division. Intel was planning to build mobility chips. Intel made a large acquisition of $2 billion then in the late 90s, acquired a company called DSPC from Israel. We all went to Israel, did the due diligence, and I was in that group. And Intel never put the mind share into the mobile chips. Now, a lot of things I can't disclose, obviously, but publicly, whatever is publicly known, Apple came to Intel to build the iPhone chip. And Intel said no. Yeah. And it's like, I don't know, $1 trillion mistake or $100 billion mistake. And the reason was very clear for Intel. The ASP, average selling price of the processors we were selling at that time was about $225, $225 then, so it must be like $1,000 now, right, in equivalent money. Yeah, I'm talking about 20 years ago, in the early 2000s. And the ASP of the processors that go into the mobile phone that time was about $12, $15. So Intel looked at $200, $12, like, no, this one. That vision was not there, that the thing is going to change. Similarly, in graphics, in GPUs, what we call as GPUs are being used in the AI chips, right?
Yeah.
Again, this is public knowledge. Intel ran a very large, very famous program called Larabi. And again, lost interest because they could not see the commercialization of that. But this little company, Nvidia. Was doing graphics chips, supplying graphics chips, but they figured out that it's also a little bit of luck for them, that the AI needed the GPUs for training and inference. But Intel never had a product. So I think it was clearly lack of coherent strategy, looking beyond. Intel had enough money. I mean, GMs used to say, we don't know what to do with the money.